Deja vu in the Cougar Den tonight. For the second straight year, a sectional final will be fought for between the Crestview Cougars and the Bucyrus Redmen. Justice Thompson and the Cougs are looking to reverse a 3-game losing streak and push themselves into the district tournament in Ontario next week. Coming up is your pregame show brought to you by Rinehardt Injury Attorneys, live and free on the OH Report.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter, ready for you.
Just before we get back to the Cougar Den, want to take 1 second to thank all of our sponsors bringing you this live and free coverage here today. Thanks to Simonson Construction Services Incorporated. From concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. Thanks to Rinehardt Injury Attorneys. Who's got your case? Be smart. Get Rinehardt. Also thanks to Sutton Bank. Earn the cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. Thank you to First Federal Community Bank. Banking locally just got a little easier. And Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. And finally, thanks to Graham Ford. From concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, build a path for success. Thanks to all of our sponsors here today. We'll get your pregame show going next.
I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become who we are. We go hard, giving up, no we're not.
Time now for your OH Report pregame show, brought to you by Rinehardt Injury Attorneys. Jonathan Langdon with you, live and free on the OH Report. Madeline Zazuto, your camera operator today. Georgia McFarland joining me for some statistics. We'll get you at half and post time here in this game between Crestview and Bucyrus, two teams that know each other pretty well, especially in the postseason. They played each other in a sectional final last year. Here they are again, same setting, same opponents, same stakes, and we're going to see how this one ends up this season. Let's go ahead and talk about the Bucyrus Redmen coming into today. It's been a rough season for them. 1-21 on the year. They went 1-13, however, in the N10. They were able to sneak away a conference win, those which are never easy to attain, especially in a tough N10 conference. They played against Crestview in the tournament last season, as I told you. 6-13 all-time against the Cougars, 2-11 in the last 13 meetings. They've not won since 2013, and the offense has been a little bit rough here this year, but one player that's really going to help out the offense and has helped out the offense all season long is Georgie Floyd. The junior guard wears number 3, 15 points a game for him, and averages about 4 rebounds and a steal. He's going to be a big piece to what they do here today. Let's go ahead and take it out to the court and just look at the entire team. Floyd's in there somewhere, but he's going to be a big piece. A couple of other players, Darius Munn-Page, some familiar names from when Bucyrus took on Crestview last time here in this gym 12 months ago. Munn-Page and Floyd, probably the most recognizable names. A couple others came off the bench. Dylan Koppler, who was a sophomore last year. And then everybody else. This team does not have a single senior, so it's exciting to see. Even though they had the rough year, everybody's going to be back. They're going to be ready to go once next season comes around. Let's go ahead and talk about the Crestview Cougars. Team of the hour here, trying to get back on the right track. They've struggled in their last couple of games. They let the Firelands title slip out of their fingers with a couple losses late. This is the first time that we're seeing a team spotlight graphic for Crestview have 3 straight L's like that in quite some time. This has been a successful program, and not to say that it's not successful right now, but the standard is much higher than this, and they're looking to get back on track, and it's perfect for them. They had a lot of illness go through their team the last week and a half, maybe even going back to 2 weeks, but it seems everybody's good to go. Everybody is all feeling better. Flueness has gone past the Crestview Cougars, and hopefully they can push now for a potential sectional title tonight, and then also a district title coming up next week in Ontario, where they could potentially beat Colonel Crawford for the second time this season. How about Justice Thompson this year? Leading scorer in the Richland County, 25.5 points per game. He has been everything for this Crestview Cougar team, and I was told last week he had pneumonia. He was playing through it. They had a tough game against St. Paul where they ended up losing there, and St. Paul, they had already secured the Firelands title, but they just secured it up even more, finishing the year 13-1 compared to Crestview's 10-4. And there's a little bit of a bad taste in the mouths of everyone over for Crestview because they lost their senior night last week against Western Reserve. So this being their last time in this gym until, if they win, they go to sectionals next week in Ontario, they're going to want to get this win here today to close it out. We'll take a break, come back live and free on the OH Report with your pre-game show.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Homebuyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above-market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter, ready for you.
And it's time now to wrap up your pregame show, brought to you by Rinehardt Injury Attorneys. Jonathan Langdon with you, live and free on the OH.REPORT from the Cougar Den, as the Crestview Cougars are set to take on the Bucyrus Redmen. Let's give you those starting lineups, starting with the visiting Redmen. They will start the junior Darius Munn-Page, who wears number 0, scored 10 points in their regular season finale last week against Cary. Lincoln Blizzard, the shooter for this team, shoots over 35% from downtown. He wears number 2, the sophomore 5'6" guard. Alongside him in the backcourt will be Georgie Floyd, the leading scorer for this crew at 15.3 points per game. He wears number 3, and he is a junior. Dylan Koppler will be underneath. The junior 6'5" center averages 8 and 7, 8 points, 7 rebounds, had 15 points in that game against Cary I previously mentioned. Deshaun Cozy will round out the starting lineup. The freshman 5'10" guard averages just under 2 points per game. And for Crestview, ranked 41st in Division 6 according to Max Preps, their starting 5 is Tyson Ringler, one of 2 seniors on this crew, wearing number 1. Daniel Wells, the three-point sniper. He's been cold as of late, looking to get back on track here today, wearing number 2. Carter Goon wears number 4, the junior guard, averages 8 points a game, shoots just under 40% from the field. And then Justice Thompson, our player spotlight, wears number 10, averages 25.5 points per game, shooting 52%. When is the last time you've seen numbers like that here in Richland County? Number 21 rounds out the starting 5. Drew Spoor, the junior guard, averages 7 points per game. He has earned the starting role as the season has progressed, and he has not given it back to anybody else. Spoor has been a big piece to what Crestview has done this season. Let's go back to Bucyrus. How about some keys to victory? I think for the Redmen, it's going to be tough, of course, here for them to get the win today. Just one win on the year. Want to make sure that you do everything in your power to keep the Cougars cold. They're kind of in a fortunate spot right now, Bucyrus, that they're catching Crestview at this point in time at the end of a 3-game losing streak. This is definitely an opportunity for them to kind of surprise some people and potentially pull off the upset of the season. And for them to do that with the second key, I think it needs to be that they win the rebound battle. Crestview, one of the best rebounding teams that we have in Richland County, at a +6 rebound margin. And then for the Crestview Cougars, fans on their feet, big crowd tonight for Cougar Nation. Go ahead and reload that real quick. Crestview Cougars establish the jury. We know about Justice Thompson, but the jury needs to get going today. Tyson Ringler, Daniel Wells, Carter Goon, Drew Spoor, Max Durbin, the Bowman twins. I'm looking at you today. Need to step up and figure out what's going on. Figure out your things offensively, and then also play your way here tonight if you're the Crestview Cougars. Once you get that offense going, the defensive identity for you has helped this year, just giving up 51 points per game. Want to see if you can keep it going here today against Bucyrus, a team that averages themselves just 45 points a game. One more time, thank you to all of our sponsors here tonight, bringing us live and free action from the Cougar Den. Simonson Construction, Rinehardt, Sutton Bank, First Federal Community Bank, Avita Home Health, and Graham Ford. Tip is underway, and Bucyrus will take the first possession as across the timeline goes Georgie Floyd. 1-21 on the season, Bucyrus, as they give it here to Lincoln Blizzard, and it's tipped away and stolen. Early turnover for the Redmen. Other way, bank shot, no good. Ringler nearly got the rebound, but Floyd catches it with two hands. Floyd off a screen. Will hand off here to Munpage. It's a double-digit scorer in the game against Crestview last year in the sectional final. As here's a deep shot from Floyd. That one no good. Thompson tips it back out, and Bucyrus will scoop it up. Munpage, baseline drive, tried to find his teammate, and Floyd keeps it from going out of bounds. Far side corner, this is the big fella, Dylan Koppler. Couple pivot moves, now gives back out top to Floyd, step through. Koppler steps in on the elbow, misses the shot long, and there's another offensive board. So there's key number 2 already working out for Bucyrus. That's 3 offensive rebounds already in this game. Here's the freshman Deshaun Cozy. Ball's tipped, Floyd keeps it alive, steps through 2, floater up and through. An early lead for Bucyrus here tonight. Crestview Cougars 15-6 on the season, 10-4, second place in the Firelands Conference, as we see a 1-2-2 zone early from Bucyrus. Ringler on a dribble drive, tried to kick to Goon, and it went a little too high. So you can kind of see the defensive coverage. They've got Blizzard way out high. There's your second look thanks to First Federal Community Bank. So a missed shot from Wells and a turnover. Those are the first 2 possessions for Crestview. Dylan Koppler keeps the ball moving. Floyd, long distance 3, that went off, but a long rebound. There's yet another offensive board. Already 4 for Bucyrus. Munpage on a dribble drive takes it inside. And it is a 4-0 lead for the 8th seed here in the district. Briefly mentioned that last game for Crestview on Saturday, last Saturday I should say, they lost to Norwalk St. Paul 51-42. Cold shooting plagued them, and it looks like it's continuing here early into the first quarter. However, there's a couple offensive boards to respond for Crestview. Wells gives to Ringler, one of 2 seniors for the Cougars here. Spoor open near side corner. He knocks it down. And the Cougars are on the board. 4-3, Redmen still on top. Munpage goes right at Thompson. Shot no good. Goon corrals the rebound. Down the floor he goes, pushes it up ahead. Spoor, another 3. This one nearly banked in. And the rebound by Koppler. Georgie Floyd across the timeline. Top 5 scorer in the N10 this year at 15.5 points per game. Not seeing much right now as we see Crestview in straight man. Screen will force a switch. Spoor to defend. Floyd attacks, has it tipped away. Goon, the nice hands. Carter down the lane. He lays it up and in. First lead of the day for Crestview. Going to continue to see out of this replay slower tempo, much slower than Crestview's kind of at here for Bucyrus. Floyd to Koppler. Ringler defending, spin move, baseline drive, cut off, dishes it out. Blizzard, the 36% three-point shooter, misses that one, and the ball on the ground will have a jump ball arrow towards the home side Cougars. Coach Kurtz makes the call. So continue to see this zone constantly doubling Justice Thompson. Here he is finally catching the basketball. He'll dribble to his left, hop step through the lane. He banks it in. Justice Thompson, his first score of the day. 3 points for Spoor, 2 for Thompson, and 2 for Goon. It's all 7 points for Crestview so far, and then 2 points for Georgie Floyd and 2 points as well for Darius Munpage. On the other side for Bucyrus, Koppler trying to join the party. That one long, tipped out, Goon scoops it. Goon up the floor. Wells doesn't have much. And he'll now find Thompson trailing the play. He gets it in. Solid response here for Crestview. They find themselves up now 10-4. Quick pace here in the first quarter, already halfway done with it. Page rips through, thought about the shot. Pass is picked off. Goon down the floor, has it blocked off the backboard by Page. Thompson gets the loose change and gives it to Wells. They'll set it up. Wells a couple rhythm dribbles, gives it into Ringler. Ringler, bad pass, looking for Spoor. It's picked off by Page. Darius stops, dishes. Blizzard his second try, also no good. Ringler barely gets the rebound before going out of bounds. Down the floor, Thompson, baseline drive. That's where he loves to go with it. And there's yet another finish and a timeout. It's now 12-4 Crestview. And Brian Hargis will talk things over with his crew. Your Avita home health timeout. Already 6 minutes into this first quarter. Good back and forth action between Bucyrus and Crestview. Redmen came out to a solid start. They had the lead for a little bit until Crestview kind of woke things up. Got it to their guy Thompson, who's now got 7 points to lead all scorers. 2 points for Goon, 3 points for Drew Spoor. Shout out to all 65 of you watching live and free on YouTube on Channel 1 here today. If you leave a comment, let us know where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out later on here in this broadcast. So out of the full timeout, we'll have Bucyrus bring it up the floor. This time it'll be Darius Page to bring it up. Averages 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Dishes inside, finds an open freshman. Deshaun Cozy joins the score column for Bucyrus. He's good for 2 points a game. There they are. See if he gets a little bit more involved later on in this game. Ringler, pass cross court, open is Bowman. And he gets the bounce. Pressure now on Bucyrus. Floyd throws up a three, shot no good. Bowman in the crowd. That'll go last off Bucyrus. Carter Goon will return to the contest. Ringler will now get his rest. In a 15-6 ball game. Thanks for joining us. If you are just joining us, Cougars off to a solid run here. They were down 2-0. Couldn't score for a while, but now they've turned up the heat. And it's now 18-6 after that three from Drew Spoor. It's his second triple of the game. In and out behind the back move from Page. Defended well by Spoor off a screen. Goon got a hand on it. Ball's out last off of Crestview. Spoor not happy with the call. We'll see this whole sequence again thanks to First Federal Bank. Yeah, it looked like Goon was able to block it, and then I thought as he was falling down, the big fella Koppler was the last to touch it, but no, officials disagree. Blizzard 0 for 2 so far. Three-pointers are his calling card. That's all he's shot so far as Spoor deflects this out of bounds. 40 seconds square on the clock here in the first quarter. First action for Charlie Randall, number 24 in red. Another freshman for this crew. He sits top of the key. It will move over to Georgie Floyd, who still has not made a shot here from beyond the arc. He's got 2 points inside, but that's it. .30 seconds left. We'll see if the Cougars hold for the last shot. They're looking for Thompson. He's not open yet. Good defense on the perimeter by Bucyrus. Thompson finally catches, gets a defender in the air. He's now attracted 3 defenders and gets it out to Wells. 10 seconds left in the first. Goon drives, looking for Thompson. Handoff for 3, way downtown. That one no good. Rebound by the freshman. Floyd throws it up at the buzzer. Good if it goes. It does not. Cougars have tripled the points from Bucyrus here in quarter number 1. 18-6. We'll take a break and have your second quarter live and free on the OH Report.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter, ready for you.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change.
And we're back here for the second quarter, live and free on the OH Report. Thanks for joining us here today. So when this the start of this Crestview playoff run that looks to be potentially deep this year, as they've got a solid draw and a solid district, but got to like their chances getting out of it. As here's Thompson forcing a stop. Good job by Crestview's defense, and he draws a foul the first of the quarter early on Bucyrus. Cougars get it inside to Thompson, who quickly retreats, and he's in a pickle, able to get it away. Good ball movement here by Crestview. Goon just can't finish at the rim. Rebound by Munpage, down the floor he goes. Step through, lost it on the way up, and that will be officials conversing. I don't think either of them saw it. It was a tough angle. We're going to go with Bucyrus basketball. Baseline out of bounds. Koppler has it stripped right as he catches it. Cougars trying to extend the lead. That they'll do. Justice Thompson now up to 9 points here in this first half. Floyd, a couple dribble moves, nearly lost it. Thompson tried to reach over. Couldn't get there in time. Munpage now on the ball. Blizzard dribbles to his right. Gives it up back to Darius. Darius step back, got his defender in the air. Will still take the 3, no good. Goon quickly the other way after the rebound. Crosses over. Dishes, Thompson, another 3. Yes! Justice with 12 of the 23 for the Cougars. They're up 23-6. Hop step move in the lane. Floyd misses again. He's gone cold since his first basket to start the game. Spoor stepped out of bounds. That'll be a Crestview turnover. Saw it clear as day there on the near side baseline, or on the sideline. Crestview's third turnover of the day. Bucyrus, offensively, things have just gone to a halt. They're not hitting threes. Here's another attempt by Floyd, and as I say that, they knocked that one down. Just trying to find some sort of offense consistently. That just has been the issue here so far in this game for Bucyrus. Because when you think about it, 23 points at this stage of the game, to Bucyrus' standards, not awful. Just got to get out and contest. Luckily for them, Wells misses the three, and here they come the other way. Redmen down the floor with Georgie Floyd. Kick out, Blizzard from the left wing, no good. He's 0 for 3. Thompson, hesitation move, gets past 2. Dishes, Goon, corner 3. Off, a little long. Munpage stops at the top of the key, gives to Floyd. He didn't get closed out on. Lucky break for Crestview. And we got a timeout from Coach Kurtz. Cougars with their first timeout of the day, so both teams will have 4 to go. Cougars winning the turnover battle right now. Bucyrus with 4, they have 3. But it's not by as much as you would think. It's mostly just the missed shots here by Bucyrus. They're getting a ton up, especially in the three-point variety. Both teams also even on rebounds, so it's been very even game just outside of the field goal percentage, and then also haven't been too many fouls. In fact, just 1 so far here in this game. They didn't have any fouls in the first quarter, if you can believe that. We have yet to go to the free throw line either. Sure that will change here in the final 5 minutes of the second. Got a 2-3 look. There may even be a extended box and 1. Open for 3, Bowman in and out. Down the floor, Charlie Randall had 8 points against Carey last week. Floyd spins, tries to dish, that ball deflected. No, it wasn't deflected. We call it Crestview ball. Bucyrus is beside themselves. They thought it was last off of Crestview on a deflection, but it's not the call. The officials are saying we're going the other way. A little bit of confusion on that play, but here we go. That's the 5th turnover now on Bucyrus. Drive through the lane, right through the heart of the defense, Tyson Ringler. Tyson with his first points of the day. Munpage forces the issue. Offensive foul. Made the basket, but it's not going to count. See him go right into Ringler. Crestview's coaching staff not happy with the last 2 calls here. One of them that gave the ball back to Crestview and they ultimately scored, and then also another that forced an offensive foul as Thompson looks over to the Bucyrus bench after knocking down the 3. He's got 15. Munpage spin move, nearly traveled, gets it away. Floyd gets the defender on the up fake, floats it up and in. Bucyrus back now to double figures. It's 28-11. Spoor waiting at the scorer's table for Crestview. Ringler on the way up is fouled, so we'll have our first free throws of the day. That's going to be the team 3rd foul on Bucyrus. And it's time to enter the free throw zone, brought to you by Sutton Bank. First shot up and through for Tyson Ringler. Shout out to Sutton Bank. Earn the cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. Tyson Ringler, the 71% free throw shooter, splits the pair. Offensive rebound. Inside, Goon finishes. So they get not 2 points, but 3 points out of that possession. Good takeaway inside by Spoor. Goon finds Ringler. Straight line drive. Lays it up and in. A tough bucket for Ringler. Now up to 5 on his day. Floyd forcing the issue again. Good response. Get those 2 points right back. 2.5 minutes left here in quarter number 2. Spoor, plenty of space inside. Will go up on Koppler. That's a defensive lapse right there. Just seemed a little too easy for Spoor. He's got 8. Top of the key, Koppler squares it away. Way too long. Hits off the backboard. There's another offensive rebound for Bucyrus and a foul on the hop step from Floyd. Rebound battle right now is tied between Crestview and Bucyrus. They've both got 11 rebounds, and you got to wonder how many of those for Bucyrus are offensive. They had 4 in the first 3 minutes of the game here today, and now the offensive rebounds against Crestview are starting to stack up yet again. 2 minutes to go. Munpage just a 15% shooter from deep. You can kind of tell why they give him a ton of space out there. He misses that attempt, and we'll have a timeout. Bring it back to the Avita Home Health and Hospice timeout, and already 17 points here in the second quarter for the Crestview Cougars, taking care of business. That timeout was called by Bucyrus. The Redmen want to talk things over, try and win the last 2 minutes. Go ahead and take a look. Well, actually, we'll take a look at it after our next dead ball. But I'll have the bracket up here for you just to give you a little glimpse into what's coming up for the winner of this game. Spoor left open again. He won't take the shot. Keeps the ball moving. Open. Thompson underneath. He's got now 17 points. Pretty close to half here for the Cougars. Munpage will take a screen from Koppler. No, actually it backs away. Blizzard. Drive to the free throw line. Now Floyd, spin move, gets his defender in the air. Can't bank it in. Rebound Thompson. Thompson over the top of the defense. Spoor. He's doubled, and it nearly, actually it is going to go off of Spoor. Good effort by Munpage over there on the corner. Turnover number 4 for the Cougars. Floyd catch and shoot. Koppler hit the deck. No call from the officials, and the rebound on the loose ball taken in by Thompson. Under a minute now here in half number 1. Cougars in command. Wells eyes up the defense, gives to Goon. They're looking for Justice, can't find him. Instead, it'll be Ringler out at the three-point line. He drives, nearly able to fly all the way in there. Cut off by Bucyrus cleanly, and he misses the layup. Floyd finds an open Blizzard. Can he make this one? Yes, he can. First bucket from beyond the arc in 4 tries for Lincoln Blizzard, the sophomore. 5 seconds to go, looking for Thompson. This is where they want to go. Now Goon on the double team catches it at the buzzer, cannot score. Putback will not count. And we are at halftime, folks. Live and free on the OH Report. We'll have halftime numbers coming up. 37-16 your score. Cougars, as I said before, in command.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Homebuyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter? Ready for you.
On me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let 'em know, tell 'em we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, you know we come to slay. Let 'em know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can't move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire out the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become who we are. We go hard, giving up, no we're not. Yeah, the first step is showing up. Now we're here, blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go.
Want to take a second to thank our sponsors here live and free on the OH Report, bringing you this coverage here tonight for Crestview basketball Thanks to Simonson Construction Services. From concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. Thanks to Rinehardt as well. Who's got your case? Be smart. Get Rinehardt. Rinehardt Injury Attorneys. Thanks also to Sutton Bank. Earn the cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Casasa. And also thanks to First Federal Community Bank. Banking locally just got a little easier. Also thanks to Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. And finally, thanks also to Graham Ford. All 2024 models must go, financing as low as 0% or up to $10,000 off on select models. Take one final quick break. We'll have your halftime numbers coming up live and free on the OH Report.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter? Ready for you.
Time for your OH Report halftime show, brought to you by Rinehardt Injury Attorneys, here today as Crestview takes on Bucyrus, the number 2 seed in the district, taking care of business today, 37-16. Let's go straight into those halftime numbers. I'm joined by former Crestview Cougar, Lady Cougar, Georgia McFarland. Let's take a look at these numbers. So right now, Bucyrus just not hitting their threes. That's the big thing. And then also, I feel like everywhere else they're doing pretty good outside of those 7 turnovers. They picked up a couple late in the second, but what are your overall thoughts today?
You see that most categories are pretty even, which means that this could be a pretty even game, but it's just the shooting percentage, field goals and threes is what makes the true difference in this game.
And how much do you think that is just Bucyrus not making shots, or do you think Crestview's defense is kind of helping with that?
I mean, you see a hand up or someone even jumping every time Bucyrus shoots a three, and they're taking more threes than field goals. So I do think part of it is Crestview's defense. They're making sure to pressure and make that shot hard every time they take them.
And then what do you think of the pace of this game, Georgia? We've only had a combined 4 fouls, and we've only had 2 free throws. What do you think of that, and what do you think's causing that?
Yeah, I think part of it is that Bucyrus isn't really looking for contact. They're kind of looking to fake out defenders and get open looks rather than just embracing the contact and trying to get to the free throw line, which would sometimes even be an easier shot than the ones that they're choosing to take.
So 5 of 12 from 2 for Bucyrus, 2 of 15 from 3. That's the big story here so far as the Cougars have a 21-point lead. Thanks, Georgia. Want to take a second here to look at the tournament bracket. I was getting ready to show you at the timeout, but we didn't have enough time. But there it is. Crestview taking on Bucyrus here tonight. They'll take on the winner of Monroeville and Seneca East. And Monroeville's a team that played Crestview tough this year in the Firelands Conference, so that would be fun to see them play for a third time. And they're the higher seed in that district, so very well potentially could happen. Seneca East also in the N10. Not a team to sleep on, however. The Tigers have had some solid games against opponents in their conference, non-conference as well. And then you look at the top end of the bracket. We actually have Colonel Crawford taking on New London. I believe all of these games are going on tonight. And Colonel Crawford taking on New London. Josh Banks is on the call over in Crawford Country. And I'm sure Crawford's having good success there against New London, a team that's still kind of rebuilding under Coach Tommy Howell. But Crawford, they're just a well-oiled machine at this point in this district, and it just feels like there's writing on the wall for Crestview and Colonel Crawford to face off in a rematch here coming up in the district final next week. This district I just showed you in Ontario, so that's where these two teams could potentially meet up. Let's take a look at the Firelands Conference standings as well. St. Paul, of course, they snuck in and were able to get the win twice over Crestview late in the season. They didn't play each other until February because of winter weather delaying the first game between the two. But St. Paul, they got on a heater, and they did not let Crestview get either of those games. So congrats to the St. Paul Flyers winning the Firelands. And then we'll also move over to the N10. It's a tough look for Bucyrus this year, but you got to look at the opponents. Colonel Crawford, Mohawk, two teams that are going to potentially meet in a regional here this year. And then Upper Sandusky, Seneca East, both solid teams. And then even Cary, that's a good team too. So can't be mad. Maybe you would have hoped that you could have gotten a couple of better finishes this year in the N10, but Bucyrus, they've got everybody coming back next year. It'll be exciting to see what they do with this crew a year older. As we start the second half, Goon misses the first shot of the quarter, but an offensive rebound keeps it on this side, and the ball tipped out by Floyd. So if you're just joining us, 37-16, Crestview with the lead. It's been a steady score here for Crestview, just expanding on their lead. They won the first quarter 18-6, and then they won the second quarter 19-10, but Bucyrus, they're going to get off to a solid start here in the third and score the first points. Three-pointer in by Lincoln Blizzard. That's his second triple to fall. He's now 2 for 5. From beyond the arc. Look at that block from Munn Page. Brings it up the floor. Step through in the lane. Can't finish. Rebound by Wells, and he'll cross the court. Nobody's picked him up yet. Gets all the way into the paint before kicking it out to Ringler. That pass intercepted. Not a wise pass from Ringler. Down the floor. Pass underneath. Lay in by the freshman Cozy. His second bucket of the day. And it's a 5-0 run for Bucyrus that will force a timeout out of Coach Kurtz and Crestview. So there you see Bucyrus starting to knock down shots. And as we said in the halftime show, it's just been a matter of Bucyrus not being able to hit the shots when they need to. They've got good looks, but it's also been a good job by Crestview defending. And the Cougars that time, they gave up 2 open looks, and the Redmen made him pay. Kurtz called the 30-second timeout. Cougars are already out on the floor. Seemed to be a short, simple message from Coach. He's got to lock in here. Could have been a wake-up sort of message from Coach Kurtz. Daniel Wells catch and shoot on the right wing. Shot no good. Rising up for the rebound. Goon still fighting. And a nice job by Koppler to rip it away in transition. Freshman down the floor finds Munn Page for 3. That one off to the left. And Floyd gets a long rebound. Another miss. This time Thompson takes it in. Spin move down the floor. Just keeps his dribble. Bowman inside. Goon. Good up fake. He lays it up and in off the glass. First points for Crestview here in the second half, just 2 minutes into the third. Munn Page loses his defender, misses the shot short. Justice faces up on Blizzard. Finds an open Spore, looking for another 3. Way off with that one. Floyd cut off by Bowman, passes it back out to Darius. Munn Page gives to Georgie. Floyd doesn't have anywhere to go with it himself now. A lot of movement around the perimeter, not much going on inside. Koppler is even going to join the action. We've got 5-out action here. This ball will go off the leg of Carter Goon. Chance to reset for the Redmen. Spin move, hop step, backdoor cut. Freshman catches, throws it up, misses it. Too hard off the glass. Spoor to Thompson in space. He lays it up and banks it in. Justice Thompson had a solid first half with 17. That bucket gives him 19. 2 points away from getting to his mark that he had against St. Paul in their last game where he scored 21. All down the floor. Bowman catches and immediately puts it up and scores it. 43-21. Floyd's got the green light. Thought about taking a deep three right there. Instead does not. Keeps the ball moving. Koppler, couple moves, turns to his left and has it blocked by Thompson, and will have a foul on the loose ball. That'll be Thompson's first. It's just a second foul on the Cougars here in this game. Not just the quarter, whole game for the Cougars. They've been clean. Halfway done with the third. This ball tipped and taken away. However, Munpage caught it behind his back. Gets it right back for Bucyrus. Floyd gets his defender in the air, steps in for two. Still a 20-point lead for the Cougars, but we're seeing a solid third quarter out of Bucyrus. At this point, Cougars would benefit from taking some slower possessions. Spoor instead is going to throw another one up. Misses. Goon flies in for the board. Fading shot. Rattles in. Good job by Carter Goon to crash the glass. He's got 8 points, right on his average, in a 45-23 ball game. Tough shot by Munpage. Can't get that. Koppler and Goon jousted for the rebound. Win by Cougars. Lob over to the top. And there is a tough offensive foul. Daniel Wells is going to get called for it. Good job by Blizzard to step in there and take the charge. Ringler rejoins the contest. Spoor to the bench. Saw a little bit of a message there from Spoor, or from Coach Kurtz to Spoor. Probably wasn't happy with that corner three he took earlier. Probably would have rather opted to take some time off the clock. As we see Floyd hang and nearly finish. Bounce wasn't nice to him, but good board by Koppler. Deficit back down to 20. That's Koppler's first points here in the contest. Doing a good job getting to the middle of the zone here from Crestview. Just couldn't get the paint touch three out by Goon. Good anticipation by Daniel Wells on the steal. We've got 2 minutes left in the third, folks. Dribbles to his right, steps back to the corner. Light pressure on everybody but Thompson. This Blizzard's right in his grill. Goon, good post work. Gets Munpage in the air, wanted a foul, did not get it. But Carter Goon, the second to double figures here for Crestview, he's got 10. Blizzard knew it was off right away, and this will go out of bounds. Last off of Koppler for Bucyrus. So Carter Goon's going to bring this up the floor. He's been a big piece, especially in this losing streak. He's been able to continue to step things up offensively and bring some solid production, averaging 8 points a game. It's everybody else right now that you're trying to get going here against Bucyrus, as Goon nearly scores again. Ringler flies in and draws a foul on the rebound. That'll go on the freshman Charlie Randall. That'll be his second. I believe that's the first player in the game today to pick up a second foul. Thompson right there with the follow after the miss by Bowman. Justice now to 21. Page, Euro step, floater. Good response for the Redmen. Goon. Ringler on the left wing. Rattles in and out. There's Carter inside with a rebound. Keeps the pivot and finds Wells. Ball moves all the way around now to Bowman, who just gets that three in. Carter Bowman puts the Cougars now over 50 with 20 seconds left in the third. Blizzard, catch, shoot, knocks it down. Third three for Lincoln Blizzard. That's all 9 of his points here today. Thompson to Tyson. Tyson blocked by 2 Redmen, but not without contact, and with 0.5 to go, we'll have shots. Back to the free throw zone, brought to you by Sutton Bank. Tyson Ringler with 5 points here in the game. Knocks down the first one, thanks to Sutton Bank. Earn the cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Casasa. Look into it, Sutton Bank. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Not going to get a shot up. Hits the ceiling here. With that half-court heave at the end of the third. Cougars 54, Redmen 30. See the final minutes of this one when you come back, live and free on the OH Report. Fourth quarter action back on the OH Report in the Cougar Den as Crestview looks like they've taken care of business here today. They will be sectional champions if they can hold on to this 24-point lead in the fourth. Bucyrus, however, had a solid third quarter. As here's a nice floater inside. That one misses. Rebound Koppler. He's fouled from behind. Bucyrus still lost the quarter, but it was a much better one than we saw in the first two for the Redmen. They lost it 17-14. You now got Koppler at the line. First one falls in. It's a first free throw of the day for Bucyrus. And Koppler's a 42% shot at the line, so good to see him make the first. Goes off back iron with the second. Ringler right there as he catches the rebound off the tip. Wells through two defenders inside with the English. How about that finish from Daniel Wells? Able to just get away from the outstretched arm of Dylan Koppler. Wells is on the board here today with 2 points. Munpage takes a screen from Koppler. He'll drive baseline, rises, fires, no good, and it looks like Cole Bowman was able to just get away with it enough to have Munpage tip it out of bounds. Minute gone here in this fourth. Justice on 21 points will keep the ball moving. Wells, good closeout by the freshman for Bucyrus. Thompson through the lane, gets it up. It'll be a jump ball. Good job by Georgie Floyd to force the tie-up. It'll be arrow points towards the Cougars, so it'll stay on this side. Off the inbound, Tyson Ringler gets inside and gets a tough bucket, 58-31. Tyson Ringler now to 9 points. Floyd gets past his initial marker and gets the floater to go. Gonna have a new face coming in for Crestview at the scorer's table on the next dead ball. Justice in the post. Double team, gets it out. Daniel Wells, left wing three. That one no good. Rebound Spore ends up in the hands of Goon, who rises, misses the layup, and tips it out for a teammate. Tyson grabs it, gives it to Thompson. Justice through three, rises and is fouled. Looks like it will be 2 shots. Justice, an 80% free throw shooter, misses the first. And now James Stevens, the sophomore forward, gets his first action here today, sport of the bench. Thompson goes 1 for 2, makes it 59-33, and Thompson now with 22 points on the night. Ringler defending the dribble drive. Koppler. 2 more shots coming this time for Koppler. That foul on Ringler, it's his first. Team second here in the quarter, as the first one rattles in for Koppler. It's 59-34. Just the 5th foul of the game on Crestview. It's been a very clean quarter and a half, 3.5 quarters. Second shot missed. Goon leads it up to Daniel Wells. Tough pass inside. Thompson caught it, but then lost it out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Floyd off the handoff, spins away from Ringler. Good job by Tyson to stay close. Floyd catch, shoot for 3, short. Rebound Blizzard. Now it's Randall who gives to Koppler. Dillon right down the lane, and there's another foul. Koppler getting to the line quite often. I feel like every free throw taken so far in this game's been from Koppler. Misses the first. We'll have another sub. This is Munpage to return. And now it looks like we'll have a timeout, full timeout This one called by Crestview. They'll have 2 timeouts left. I must have missed one earlier. Let's go ahead and take a look back at that bracket. Give you a look here into what we've got going on. Mansfield Christian taking on Western Reserve tonight. Colonel Crawford taking on New London tonight. And I'm sure Monroeville and Seneca East are playing as well. I'm not sure, but I'm sure they are. And then Crestview about to take down Bucyrus, and they'll go to Ontario, play the second game on Wednesday. Won't be easy for the Cougars, no matter who they draw. Seneca East, a solid squad. We'll bring you the N10 standings kind of just to give you a gauge of where the Tigers sit in the Northern 10. 14-8, 7-7. Had some solid wins. Of course, didn't have very solid losses. So kind of a middle-of-the-road team there. And then also Monroeville, a team that gave Crestview some fits at times in the regular season. Second free throw up, no good. 0 for 2 at the line. This is tipped out of bounds. Cougars will take over. Seeing some pressure start to ramp up a little higher up the floor as here's a block by Koppler, and Thompson caught it, wasn't established inbounds yet, so the official calls him for a turnover. Good to see James Stevens get some time here. That's one of the best things about opting to play in a sectional final against a lower seeded team. If you take care of business and get it done and have a solid lead for yourself, you can kind of get some players that don't get too much time. Speak of the devil, James Stevens there with a solid rebound. And he draws a foul on Koppler. That'll be his second, team second here in the quarter. Stevens so far hasn't done much, but what he has done, when we've said his name, he's done good things. Sophomore will get certainly thrusted into some solid playing time next year as Wells catches and shoots, and he knocks down his first 3 of the day. Makes it 62-34. They're right on their average for their offensive numbers this year. On page, in and out, crossover move, a couple of them, and it's a takeaway. Goon quickly, other way, Euro step, missed the layup short. Wells couldn't get the putback. Thompson tips the pass out, stays in bounds for Bucyrus. Page finds an open Floyd. Floyd kicks, Blizzard looking for his 4th 3. That one in. Tell you what, Blizzard has caught fire since missing his first 3 shots. He's now 4 of his last 5 from 3. Stevens, catch and shoot from him in the corner. That one no good, and we'll see a fresh 5 after this dead ball for the Crestview Cougars. You got Max Durbin coming in, also Carter Bowman, and then also Kenner. And then Caden Kissel. And finally, Lane Robinson. So those are the 5 on the floor. For the final 3:12 of this one, Cougars, they've taken care of business. They will play in the districts. Good finish inside from Dylan Koppler. Three, Durbin missed it. And my mistake with number 5 out on the floor, it's Kaner. Got that mistake last time we saw Crestview play here. Or last time I saw Crestview play here. Inside, Koppler again. He's fouled from behind. That'll go on Robinson. Back to the free throw zone we go. We've had a lot of fouls here compared to the rest of the game. This is already 4 now in the quarter on the Cougars. And again, we see Dylan Koppler at the line. This has not been able to capitalize. Splits the pair this time. Gets Bucyrus up to 40. Carter Bowman dishes it out for 3. That one no good from Kissel. Munpage the other way. We have foul on the floor. But still, that'll be the bonus. Yeah, so now Bucyrus in the bonus. They'll shoot free throws, and it'll be Munpage to take them. Forgot to take the free throw zone sign off, but still works. 2:11 left. Munpage makes the first. A 60% shot at the line. We'll have new installments. Ivan Pernstill and Quinn Ross in for the Redmen. Also Ethan Hubble out on the floor. Good rebound by Bucyrus. 3 up from Floyd. Shot no good. Tipped out. There's another rebound. 2 minutes to go here in the contest. Cougars up 62-41. Darius Munpage picks up his dribble, finds a teammate. Quentin Ross kicks it out. Floyd hop step in the lane, shot off the back iron, rebound. Down by Kissel. Kissel dishes inside. Stevens hit hard from behind, and he'll have free throws. And I forgot to take the free throw zone sign off again, but here we are at the line. That'll be the third team foul. It's a third foul on Munpage. Looks like him and Floyd are both going to get taken out here after this first shot from Stevens. And that one in. Shout out to James Stevens. First playoff points for his career. Second shot for the sophomore. He goes 2 for 2. Student section happy about that one. A minute and a half left. Missed a couple points there. 64-41 is the score as Crestview forces a turnover. Durbin to Kissel. Stevens faces up to the basket, goes right inside looking for his first field goal. It's a little too far under the basket. Other way, rises up, and there's another foul. This will be a blocking foul. Free throws coming for Deshaun Cozy. He's got 4 points here today, doubled his average. Chance to potentially triple here at the stripe. He's only shot 9 free throws on the year. He's made 3. First one rattles in. So the Cougars will up their record to 16-6. They'll snap their 3-game losing streak. And Bucyrus, they'll end a rough year at 1-22. Good offensive board by the second teamers as Randall nearly had it taken away. Still looking for help. Finds a cutter, and there's a good bucket by Cozy. That ball bobbled on the cross-court pass by Robinson. So with 42 seconds left, Redmen take over with possession again. Final seconds here in the Cougar Den. Ball movement from Bucyrus around the perimeter. They now enter it inside. It's briefly bobbled. Now it's back outside. Lob over top. Stevens will get it off of Bucyrus. Turnover underneath by Hubble. And with 20 seconds left, we'll see if the Cougars shoot anything else up. Stevens lob inside. Durbin had to reach up to catch it. He'll rise and score. Final 2 points for the Cougars here today gives them 66. See if Bucyrus tries to get anything at the end. Cozy dishes, and the buzzer will sound. No shot from the Redmen. That will do it today. Cougars take care of business 66-44, and they will win a sectional title. Should be cutting down some nets here soon. Take a break and come back with the celebration here for the Cougars on their final home game of the year. Live and free on the OH Report.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Homebuyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above-market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter, ready for you.
Time now for your OH Report post-game show, brought to you by Rinehardt Injury Attorneys. We are the champions playing here in Crestview High School as the Cougar Den celebrates a sectional title. Jonathan Langdon with Georgia McFarland. Let's go ahead and take a look at these numbers. Final score 66-44, and just to kind of break down the numbers, there's still some good things here for the Cougars. Obviously, they get the 22-point win, but still, they're trying to find themselves again after going on that 3-game losing streak, and some of these numbers could definitely still improve, but you still get the win.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't their prettiest game. They averaged 8 turnovers and they had 11 tonight, which isn't the best for them, but they really made sure to capitalize on their free throws was the main thing that I saw. They got to the line less times than Bucyrus, but they still got more out of it, which I think really helped them.
It was a foul-ridden fourth quarter until before we got to the last 8 minutes. I believe it was a combined 5 fouls by both teams. But, of course, some of the second-string players came in. Fouls started to rack up. And I feel like the Redmen left some empty points at the line.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they did good. They made sure to get the contact and get to the line, but they just could not capitalize.
So those are your final numbers, brought to you by Rinehardt Injury Attorneys. Let's go back out to the court because there's some fun stuff going on, cutting down some nets. Of course, it's just a sectional title. I'm going to keep you on here, Georgia. I just want to talk a little bit about your high school just winning a sectional title. So, of course, the coach Kurtz opts to take the sectional championship game. You get to place yourself on the bracket. But after a 3-game losing streak, of course, that happened after the fact, after them putting themselves in the sectional in the bracket. But how important is it to just get a win like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think he made the right decision by letting them play this game because after losing 3 games, you really just need a good refresher. And they know Bucyrus. They played them last year in the postseason. So I think he knew that they could win and that this could give them a little bit momentum heading into the rest of tournaments.
And then this win also equals vengeance for what happened here not too long ago on their senior night where they lost a tough one to Western Reserve. So it gives the seniors, Justice and Tyson, a better send-off.
Yeah, it's not fun to lose on senior night. It's nothing that you really wish on anyone besides if you're playing someone away on their senior night, of course. But I just think it's a good thing to let them cut down the net and to let them get this win on their last home game.
So up next, Crestview will take on the winner of Monroeville and Seneca East, also going on here today. And on your screen, you see Coach Kurtz getting ready to cut that final rope on the net and seal it as sectional champions here for the Crestview Cougars. Still plenty more games to come. Expectations are much higher than this, but a chance to cut down the net you'll take every day of the week. And the Cougars, they're sectional champions. Make sure to catch your Cougars in action next week. They'll be in Ontario to fight for a district title, a chance, if they win on Wednesday, to rematch with Colonel Crawford and get the win, or where they got the win over Colonel Crawford in the season opener. And we'll see how these two teams have kind of aged since that point. We're going to take another quick break. Our MVP, Justice Thompson, is going to join us upstairs to talk about this win, live and free on the OH Report.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above-market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter? Ready for you.
One final shout out to our sponsors here, live and free on the OH.REPORT, bringing you this coverage today and continuing to bring you Crestview Cougar basketball all the way through the playoffs. Thanks to Simonson Construction Services. From concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. Thanks to Rinehardt Injury Attorneys. Who's got your case? Be smart. Get Rinehardt. Also thanks to Sutton Bank. Earn the cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. And thanks to First Federal Community Bank, banking locally just got a little easier. Avita Home Health and Hospice as well, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. And then finally, thanks to Graham Ford. All 2024 models must go, financing as low as 0% or up to $10,000 off on select models over at Graham Ford. Just a couple more moments. We'll have Justice Thompson join us upstairs to celebrate this sectional title for the Cougars as they move to the district tournament next week in Ontario.
Don't just get around this winter season, conquer it with the 2025 Ford Escape. With 25 models to choose from, the Escape is built for all types of weather, from blizzards to blue skies. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy every moment with tech features that keep you in control, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Or your kids and neighbors. The 2025 Ford Escape. Ready for winter? Ready for you.
Time now for your Sutton Bank MVPs here as Crestview gets the win over Bucyrus for a second straight year for a sectional title. We've got Justice Thompson, Carter Goon joining us upstairs, a combined 32 for you guys. We're going to start with Justice. So what does it mean for you to kind of just get the chance here to cut down the nets? I know it was a tough loss on senior night, but you're here in your final game at Crestview High School, and you're still able to come out with a win.
Yeah, it was just good to get a win on my last game on my home court. We were pretty sick during last week, a couple rough games, but we came back and got the sectional title.
And then for you had 22 points here in this game. You've been able to step up, especially towards the later end of the season, even through the sickness. Yeah. What's it going to mean for you guys to not just get you going, but get some of your teammates involved next week?
Yeah, we definitely got to get them involved. With me being guarded, I'm being guarded. We're going to get open shots, and we're going to knock them down.
And one of those guys that got going today,
yes,
and especially the last couple of games, Carter Goon stepping up over there. Just talk about his role and how you feel he's been able to step up these last couple games.
Yeah, he's definitely stepped up this year, became a really aggressive player, getting on them boards, dishing out passes. He's an all-around player.
And he's just a junior. He's going to be back next year. So moving forward next week, there's a couple of intriguing teams in your bracket in the district tournament. Just tell me your overall thoughts on the district and what you guys think you can do.
Yeah, we got a pretty rough district, but I feel like we could definitely come out strong, handle a couple of teams. We've beat one of the teams already in the district, so we just can't be afraid, and we got to be ready to go.
All right, look in the camera, get some shout-outs.
Shout out my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Shout out my parents, and that's it.
All right, pass it on to Carter. Goon. 10 points for you. How's it feel?
It feels good. Just being able to get those points for the team, do work in the paint. Threes might not have fell, but got other things to go.
And there's still plenty more basketball coming, but cutting down the nets here at home in your final game here at home in the season's got to feel good as well, right?
Yeah, it does. Got another year under my belt, but we still playing one more game with these seniors. It's just special.
And what did it mean for you guys? Was there kind of sort of an extra motivation for you as underclassmen to get your seniors out here, right?
Yeah, especially these last 3 games that we've lost. We just wanted to send them out good, get another win, keep going, see how far we can go, get a run, and just see where it takes us.
And then what's the biggest thing for you next week? What do you think you need to do individually and then as a team to get a district title at the end of the week?
Just keep hitting shots. This week we did a lot better on hitting threes, keep attacking, and just play intense and good defense.
All right, go ahead and give some shout-outs. Who's watching?
My friends, family, my teammates, and Jesus Christ.
All right, Justice and Carter with the win here today. Congrats. Time to wrap up our coverage here live and free on the OH Report. Thanks to Madeline Zizzuto, your camera operator today, and your statistician, Georgia McFarland. Final game here in the Cougar Den of the season. Gonna have to catch the Cougars over at the Joe Arena here for the district tournament coming up. Should be exciting. Division 6, tough district, as we just heard from Carter and Justice both say. It's gonna be tough for them to get out of it, but they feel good about where they're at. Good bounce back win for them. Break a 3-game losing streak, and that will do it for us here today. Thanks to our sponsors. One final time you saw rolling through your screen, and they'll continue to follow the Cougars as far as they go, and so will we here on the OH Report. We'll see you next time.